Standing there, music like a flower in your head. I wanna let your power in.
What up? What's cracking, baby? What's good? Happy GLOBEX. Happy Thursday. Happy GLOBEX Thursday, baby. What is popping? What's going down, baby? Whee! What's happening? There she is. Who's she? GLOBEX? Is that a she now? Looks like the market's tanked on Amazon earnings. NASDAQ is trying to find its footing here above 24,004. Hi. Gold and silver both kind of spooling up here. What is popping off, baby? I wonder if we're going to get a little popski and a dropski, huh? Little popski dropski, like that, little drop, and a psh and a. What do you think? We have to get through 6780 if we're gonna drop. It's got to get through a lot down there if it's gonna drop. 6780 in the S&Ps. What do you think about Bitcoin? It's going down like your prom date. Buy and hold ES longs till tomorrow close. Yes, maybe, sure. I mean, you're gonna have to see a recovery in Amazon. Amazon's getting clobbered. It's below too high. Too high. We're at the GLOBEX highs right now, the hourly highs. We've been open for 4 minutes. We're at them highs at 450. It's very thin right now. It's very, very thin. Points gamble in a little bit. We gotta have something to gamble on first. We gotta put in a range. Put in a little sign. You know what I mean? Gotta put in a little range. Right now, we're just kind of wicking at 450. Maybe we'll perk out. Maybe we'll tag 6,800 in the S&Ps, but right now we're just dealing with this 450 up here. Right now, perking a little bit. Yeah, there's somebody who wants to sell that. That 6,800 is gonna have some trouble. There's some people who definitely want to sell up here. How big was that? 79, 82 contracts there. Yeah, 82 contracts on that sell. So we just have to be on the lookout for some tricks. Gamble my shit from 35K to 70K. What are you gonna buy, Potechko? What you gonna buy, baby? What's in store for you? What's on your mind? Holy fuck, Bitcoin. Yes, I'm getting 600 on Monday to start DCX, XRP, follow the market that way. Interesting. That sounds like a wild idea, baby. We are creeping higher. Maybe we're going to tag 6,800 in the S&Ps. Maybe 480, 485 in the Nas crackies. We just keep getting these little drops here, though. So it does look like there's a defense, bit of defense coming through. I think I'm gonna go with another Tradeify growth. Second one, the first one I went on tilt, maybe just, dude, you're claiming you're spending channel points and then you're losing the account. What's the deal? Why are you doing that? What's the deal? Don't be doing that shit. Do I ladder T-bills? Yes. But of course. But for why? Why wouldn't I? Did anybody actually trade the Amazon earnings? I could do without this song. This one's just a fucking terrible tune. Dude, I swear to God. Let's try this. Sure. Sure. Let's try that one. There we go. That's better. Just reading about them, heard you talk about them in the past. They don't make sense until you have at least $1 million in them. Like, it's just a big fucking waste of time. Unless you have $1 million cash in those bad doggers, it's a waste of your fucking time. Like, you need $1 million cash in those things. Otherwise, you're wasting your fucking time, bro. You're going to make pennies. It's completely pointless. Wasting your fucking time. They get really exciting when you have like $3 or $4 or $5 million cash in those bad doggers. What's up, Jay? What's up, Joey? What's going on, Silver, over here? A little quick check. Ugh, gross. Yikes. Ugh. Ugh. God. Ew. Silver and gold both look disgusto. That is terrible. I don't even want to look at that again. We are creeping on the come up right now. 475 is in sight. We are looking for 800 in the S&Ps potentially. Requested 5K payout on Top Step. Let's go, baby. What are you guys thinking about the new accounts on Top Step? What y'all think about that? New accounts on Top Step. Why is this not working? Why is my command not working? I don't understand. Weird. My TPT command isn't working. Whatever. Still gonna stick with the regular accounts. No activation fee is nice. Yeah. NQ is not sure what it wants to do, but that 67.95 liquidity above in the S&Ps looks very interesting. Looks muy interesante. So we are kind of dancing around that 450 level again. S&Ps are trying to break lower below this 67.90 level. So the longer it hangs out at certain levels, the more it reverses, right? 450 was a level earlier. We kind of opened there. A couple exchanges. Not a lot of volume right now. It's just schmammering around. What's up, Full Tilt Futures? How you doing, homie? We'll have to take a look at Top Step. I do like Lucid. I can take a payout in Lucid now. I got the Lucid Pro accounts, but I'm debating on whether or not I want to make more monies in those things. I can take $1,500 per account. What's the split in Lucid Pro? Is it 80-20 or 90-10? I don't know. Anybody know? Does anybody actually know? Is 90-10 for real? No. I thought it was 80-20. Yeah, it's 80-20, right? 90-10? I always get misinformation. It's 80-20. Okay, 80-20. Yeah, so I don't know. I might try to make a couple more bucks. No. I'm talking about Lucid, guys. Lucid. Is Lucid 80-20? Lucid Pro. Since when's Ripstream Asian? Every single day of 2026. Every single day, baby. Fully switching to TPT now. Isn't it great? Although, there might be something brewing that I'll be talking about on tomorrow's stream. Might be something brewing for another prop firm that we might want to be taking a look at that's very similar to TPT that I might be looking at. Might be something I'm interested in. Not alpha. I'm trading alpha right now. There's something about these prop firms that I should know. Y'all need to tell me. So Lucid Pro is 90-10. Trade day. Yeah, see, you guys already knew. You guys already knew the business. I wonder if we're just going to be stuck here at 440 to 465 now. I kind of want to take a trade, but it's just, dude, the volume's dead. Is this what happens every GLOBEX now? We go live at 6 p.m. and then it's just fucking dead. Is this what we're going to have to deal with? 440 is trading out. I'm just concerned about if we take a trade, the spreads are so wide, and in props, it's just kind of like schmammies, you know? Sunday GLOBEX is the best. I mean, when I start slamming 100 contracts, that's when GLOBEX is the best. For me. These spreads are just a little bit too wide for my liking. How do you get the Tradeovate DOM to always auto recenter, by the way? What's the trick for that? Does anybody know? What is the trick for that goodness? We are coming down here. I mean, that's a little bit of a tumble, huh? It doesn't. Okay, well, good to know. I'm not crazy then. Because I've been looking for that, trying to figure that out, and it's like, I don't think that's a feature. We traded down to 420 there, now back to 440. Look at these 20 handle swangadangs. These 20 handle swangers. Look at that candle, dude. What do they call that? Gravestone doji or a shooting star or a wiggle dick? What is that? What would you recommend to build a buffer and get payouts? TPT. Tradeify. I took a payout on Tradeify today. It took 36 minutes? How long did it take for the payout to hit my bank account? I don't even remember. It was this morning. I'm going to make a long form video about it. Small Pepe candle? I don't know if that's what that's called. Is that the actual term? Is it small Pepe or small peepee? That's a whingle dingle, right? I don't know what the fuck it's called. There's a name for it. Morningstar doji. Dingleberry doji. I don't actually know. Let's see. What day is it today? The 5th. The 5th. All day today, too. My goodness. Over 15 minutes. Ask me how I know, because you probably bet the there Tough times for the unders tonight, huh? Or today, I should say. Tough times for the unders. Yeah, there ain't nothing happening right now in this. It's just too spready, too wide. I mean, look at fucking gold over here. Gold is a fucking tragedy. Yikes. It's because all the prop firms traders stopped trading gold. That's why. The prop firm market makers. And silver's a tragedy. This is disgusto, waste. And NASDAQ looks like a Pollock painting right now. Just grab a 10-point scalp off shorting that pushback up there. Nice. Bang. I mean, it's there for sure. You couldn't trade size in a real account on this right now. Rip, could you open dual ES and NQ chart and layout? No. They're no longer pumping liquidity in the market. Exactly right. What's up, Blameless? We shorted that top, which was dope. I didn't short shit. Are you talking about today or are you talking about right now? I didn't short shit, homie. Let's see what happens at, I don't know, maybe my GLOBEX show should be later. Because this ain't doing it for me. It's too tough. Are you planning on using the Percy this year? I've been trading it pretty much every single day. What are you talking about? Literally every single day. On stream too, just not showing it. Every single day, baby. Been fucking running the jewels in that motherfucker. Might be better a little bit later. So instead of the show starting at 6 p.m., we start at 7 p.m. Yeet is always an option. What do we have in Yeet? Oh yeah, I gambled a little bit. We got $1,500 on Yeet. Why do stream evening now? Why not? Why not, baby? There's always movement at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is that's my jacuzzi time. 8 p.m. is when I'm in my jacuzzi, bro. Metals start the fireworks at 8. I mean, nobody can trade metals anymore. They're banned everywhere. You know what I mean? They're fucking banned everywhere, dog. That's the problem. Bro, Rips, go hang out with your wife instead of wasting GLOBEX time with us. Don't tell me what to do, dog. I do what I want. That's why silver crashed, because of all the fucking prop firm traders, dude. That's what it was. The goddamn prop firm traders. They made metals crash, bro. It's horrible. Is this market going to 20K? I would love that. I would love it if it went to 15K. I'd love it if it went to 10K. It's just more movement, more money. Margin increase again on Monday. Is that really true? What's up, D? How are you, baby? Is this the same D that lives in Las Vegas, by the way? Trading D? Is that you? Same D? Catch it all the way down, on the way back up, and every which way in between. The wiggle dick in between. How you doing, D? I heard you quit your job and you're doing full-time trading. Congratulations, brother. Give it up for D. My man. Let's go. Long-term port won't like it. Yeah, well, you know, there's this thing called making adjustments. You can always make adjustments. I wonder if we'll have bottom of the hour movement. I don't think we have any news at the bottom of the hour. Silver just traded 69,420. I got to see this. Did it really? Oh, shit. It did. Look at that. 69,420. Giggity goo. Well, damn. Now silver's making some clean moves, but I don't have any prop firms to trade this shit in, and I'm certainly not trading this thin-ass market in my Percy. No shot. Ribs, I'm a little concerned for Top Step's future. Just checked X and they're hitting everyone with hedging bans. Seems fishy, bruh. Dude, Top Step is worth hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars, broski. I would not be worried about it. You know who you should worry about is like Dingleberry Futures. We came alive 2 weeks ago. Come trade on us. It's a $3 prop firm. No days to pass. We trade your account for you. You get 10 million on every payout. Those are the people you should be worried about. Don't be worried about people that have been around in the business for 10 plus years. You know what I mean? There's so much FUD. Everybody just wants the drama in the prop world. All this FUD. I don't live in Vegas. Oh, you're a different person then. You lied to me. I go, yo, this is the D who lives in Vegas, right? He's like, yup, that's me. I'm like, bro, I gotta see who this is. If it's the same person I'm thinking of. No, this is, I know who you are. This is the other D. You asked multiple questions. It was a multiple choice answer. Oh, it's funny. I know who you are. You've been an OG since OGs were OGs. Oh, bang. Let's go. Doom, 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 doom. Bang. Do, 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 doom. Has TPD shut down metals also? Not that I know of. How are you, National? Is this the same National from... Dude, I'm playing guessing games with everybody now. Do 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 do. Do dum 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 do do dum 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 dum. Oh, dude, we're gonna be eating good tomorrow. I'm excited. We just booked a sick little Dinskis. One of my favorite places. Maybe I'll bring you folks along. Maybe I'll do a little kick IRL. Dude, look at this. We are actually coming down. I'm looking now. Dude, I was looking at dinner reservations. What the fuck? Nobody told me that we're actually moving. What the hell? Do you think we're gonna break below 400s? As I said it, we're trying. 6780 is the line in the sand here. 6780, line in the sand. We're underneath 400. If this bounces here, boy howdy, look out. Otherwise, it's gonna fucking drop like a rock. Let's see. It's trying. 390, it's trying. Oh boy, it's trying real fucking hard. Oh, bang, we got it. Look at that. We just made, what is that? 575 in each of our TPT Pros. What is that? 2875 in TPT Pros. Only trading the micros, dude. The micro machines. Anybody else catch that? That was insane. Micro MQ. It's a dream to trade, especially during GLOBEX. Bang, biggity, bang, bang. Whee! That was fun. That was insane, dude. Even with those wide ass spreads. I guess MNQ doesn't have as wide spreads, right? It's crazy. Short 24.4 or 48. That's crazy. What is crashing right now? Microsoft, no, Meta. Meta is trying to crash right now. Meta is going downtown. Now we're looking at 67.75 in the S&Ps here. 67.75. If that breaks, oh my God. Dude, this thing is cratering, brother. Maybe 310. Dude, wouldn't that be something? We actually made it down to 310 in GLOBEX. We have a lot of volume coming in. A big reversal could happen at any moment, so just be careful. Ripsy reversal? No, not this time. Certainly not. It's the Ripsy dunk and roll. Watch for 67.75 here. There's some big liquidity in the S&Ps. If we crater through that, it might be going for more. So I'm just watching at 67.75. There's 100 contracts there at 677, at 74 and 3/4, 74 and 3/4. So I'm watching that level down there. That's brazy, dog. Brazy. That explains why those people up top were selling it up at 470. Dude, we're down 100 points in GLOBEX. BTC is kind of crashing. That's probably what's dictating this move. See if it makes its way downtown below 75. It's trying to in the S&Ps. So that is adding to the sauce to make this come lower here. It's definitely adding to it. There it goes, 75. I want to see if it breaks through 74 and 3/4 here. If it bounces here, there might be a pitch and catch. Watching here at 74 and 3/4. Can't believe I was looking at dinner reservations instead of a beautiful GLOBEX move here. This is crazy. It's all about 74 and 3/4. So it just tapped into it. Let's watch. Any kind of bounce here? It's holding at 60s, watching for a bounce. Market says maybe we're not going to bounce at 60s here. Let's see. 74 and 3/4. Is it going for a bounce at 60s? Yes. How high? How high is the question? Isn't that a great movie, by the way? How high? 60s are starting to roll. See if we get a real tuck underneath here. Let's see. It's trying. 60s are everything here. This is the first consolidation on the drop. Watching here. Again, trying to wrestle above this 75 area. Watching to see. This is the first bounce. Looking for a pitch and catch here. Looking for a pitch and a catch. Coming higher. Watching, watching, watching. If it does a fat ass rally off this, I'm gonna be shocked. Okay, let's see if we can hold underneath these 80s now. Watching here for a hold underneath these 80s. It's at 75 here. Watching for a flush back down through 60. Does it hold through 70? Watching here. This would make a lot of sense if it held weak below 80s here. I don't like the freeze and I don't like the consolidation. Watching through this flush of 70s. Can we get that pull a little bit lower? It's at those 70s. Back to the 80s. Watching. They're stacking it higher here. Looking for this to hold below 80s potentially. Watching for a nice little flush here. If we can get this at 85 and then retest the 80s, I want to be short. Not holding at 85. Watching, watching. Let's see. Okay, back to 85. Can it hold underneath 400 now? That's a level to watch. Can it hold underneath 400? It's at 67.80 in the S&Ps here. Watching. If it holds underneath 400, I like it. We're just consolidating here. Just consolidating for the time being. If we perk at 400, this could be a nice move. Watching. Okay, we're back under at 85. Let's see if we start to push this down below 85. Watching for the pull below 85 here. Watching here, just below 85. Can we take that liquidity? Watching for the snap. Watching here. Do we get that snap below 80? It's trying, it's fighting. Watching for the snap below 80. Consolidation for the time being, looking for that drop below 80. It's trying to hold. It's trying to hold at 80s. Let's see. Watching for a snap below here. It is dead in the water. We have it completely dead in the water here. We had so much liquidity, and I just want to see us. Dude, if we get that snap below 80s, this thing is gone. That's all I'm watching for here. Okay, back at 400s. Watching. We're just below 400s. So let's see. Can it hold below 400s? It's like stair stepping right underneath 400 right now. If it can break that 90 level again, watching. Fucking GLOBEX, do something. I'm like trying to target a flush here below 400. I'm just seeing if we can get this or not. If we can get this back above 400. Trying to time this. I'm trying to time this. It's right now rallying. Maybe the previous day low might be safer. Let's see. Bottom of the hour going to move something. We are 1 minute from the bottom of the hour now. 1 minute from the bottom of the hour. It's still holding. It's still walking up. We are seeing pretty much no equities kind of forcing this up. So it's just retracing that whole move that we had down. Okay, data is coming in 40 seconds. 40 seconds for data here. What does GLOBEX mean? Global exchange. Global exchange. Dude, this thing is put. I did not expect this much of a push. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for some nice confirmation that we could short into, and this thing is just rallying, bro. Just brrr, continuing to rally, continuing to rally. We are above VWAP now. We're holding above 420. 5 seconds until the bottom of the hour. 5 seconds. Let's see how this liquidity exchanges. Currently walking up. Holding 430s. Okay, let's see. It's very whippy. I'm trying to target a certain area and it's just getting a little bit whippy here. We are still reclaiming higher. Let's see what happens here. Try to target any type of good liquidity that we can go after here. 430 seems to be the line in the sand. Let's see if we reject underneath that. Right now it seems to be building up some bids underneath. Let's see. That could be the extension though, because I am seeing the S&Ps kind of rolling underneath that 6790 level. So let's see here. Back at 420, let's see if this holds a roll at all below 410 here. Right now it is kind of tucking at 410. See if we have that strength to push through. Big wide spreads right now. Waiting for some cleaner movement. It's pushing up underneath 420 right now. completely sideways. God, I'm bummed that we missed that whole move up. I did not think it was going to extend that much. I kept looking for shorts on the way up. Let's see. Microsoft is curling up a little bit. We're stuck at 420 right now. Let's see what the S&Ps want to do. We are kind of building up a little bit of liquidity here. We peeled back to 410, but we held. Okay, back to 410s. There's no like... Can we get some nice movement below that 400 level? Let's see. They're stacking bids. They're stacking bids. It's like 410 is holding. If we can blow through 400 to the downside, we could actually get a nice little roll here. Let's see. It's just so fucking soft. Let's see. Nope. Nobody's doing it yet. Nobody wants to be the first one in the pool. Okay, 400s can hold here. Maybe. Nope. 400 popped right back up. Let's see if we can break through that at all. 67.83 is the line in the sand. $400s are still holding. We're underneath the previous day low here. Let's see if we can actually break any of these levels. Like any, I'm looking for any type of break right now. Anything. We're coming up to key levels and holding currently. This is a problem being a momentum trader trying to trade GLOBEX. There's just no momentum unless you're the person pushing. Okay, it's trying below 400 here. It's trying. Okay, now it's starting to break below 390 here. Let's see if we can hold the push through 390. It's trying. Can we snap that 385 level? It's going. It's starting to go. It's starting to roll some. That is exactly what I want to see. Can we touch that 380 level? Looking for this strength to bring us much, much lower here through 380. Can we actually snap that level? Watching. Dude, if this goes right back up. Yep, it's going right back up. 385 is holding right now. Let's see if we can snap 385 and bring it lower. 385 is the line in the sand currently. I want to see that snapping 385 to the downside. Right now it's walking right back up above 390. These spreads are insane though. Let's see if we can crack that 385. It's trying in the S&Ps. 6780 is the trial area in the S&Ps. If we broke that 85, it would crack much, much lower. So I'm watching for that crack below 85 here. And it's just not going. Trying to keep it exciting, but GLOBEX is just not giving it to us. Watching for that 85 potential crack here. It's trying. There we go. Potential crack through 85 there. Very, very nice. Love to see that. Can we hold below 75 now? It's starting to roll some. Love to see that. Beautiful, beautiful roll here. Can we touch below 65? Beautiful. Nice. Whee! Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So now it's potentially looking for new lows here. That was nice. Dude, finally we get some momentum here. New low of year coming in hot. 67.70 wants to trade out. I'm looking for now a bounce and then possibly a pitch and catch here. Again. Still drilling. Dude, these fucking spreads are insane though. It is still drilling lower. New low of year. All right, let's see. Oh shit, pitch and catch there. Damn, not fast enough. 60's a line in the sand. I hate these spreads, the way that these spreads are dancing around. It's gross. It's trying to make its way lower, but we do have some trouble here at 75 in the S&Ps, perhaps. I'm watching for continued weakness underneath these 60s. That's nice. Can we actually break below 50? Watching for weakness below 60 here. Still weakness, still some weakness. These spreads are enormous. Watching for a break below 50. It is holding. Somebody's wanting to get this back above 60s. Somebody's trying to bid this back above 60s right now. So let's be patient and see. If we can tuck below 50s, this will roll tremendously. So it's just a waiting game below 50s here. Same thing that we had earlier. If we consolidate down here, it will hang around. But I think that we can revisit, or we can start to probe towards 35 here. So I'm just watching. If we can snap that 50 level, we will probe 35. I don't like the bounce in the S&Ps. Seeing if we can probe this little tick below 50s and then flush. There's a lot of overhead supply coming through right now. Watching this this probe of 50s now. Don't like how there's nobody forcibly pushing just below that 50 level. Big bounce. Let's see how high this bounce goes. '70s are showing that weakness again, so a little bit of a pitch there. I don't know if this is an official. If we can get that tickle back above 70 and reject it. Watching. It might be the same exact pattern we just experienced. Meta is rolling over heavily right now, too. Yeah, Meta is looking very, very weak here. Let's see if we can slam through this 50 level. This is the area of impedance that we had earlier. Bookmap is freezing. That's lovely. If we can break this line in the sand right here, right now, it will roll to 35. That's my call. So we have to break this level right here, right now. It has to be this exact moment because 73 is holding in the S&Ps. A lot of people trying to get filled. Nobody wants to be the first person in the pool. Let's scroll back a little bit here. I'm trying to target that weakness under 50 for a slam underneath to probe 35s. So let's see on this wind up once more. Watching. We didn't tag 75, but we're holding above 70. There are some players here that are bidding up these 70s. Let's see if they hold below 75 now. This would be a big line in the sand. If we flush this below 60 and then we start probing that same area below 50s, it can roll. So watching here. Just below 70s now. We're not seeing any sellers coming in just yet. There's that big flush. Watching at 55 now. God, we didn't have the continuation. Usually we'd have momentum on some moves like that. I'm actually surprised we didn't get that momentum. There we go. There's the momentum I'm looking for. Very nice. Let's see that carry and follow through right below 50 and we'll get a snap. I want to see that follow through right below those 50s. We should see it right here, right below 55. See if we get that carry right below 55. Right now, easing just above those 60s. Watching here. They're offered, yeah, they offered it just below, but they didn't swipe it. You got to be patient in GLOBEX. You really got to be patient in GLOBEX here. They keep on wanting to offer it lower, but then they keep on swiping it. So watching here at 55 now. Got to be patient. Watching for the sweep below 50 once more. We've been watching this same area. We've been targeting the same area. If it blows 6 through 50 here, we're going to see this roll. Watching to see if we have that continuation. Right below 50s is the continuation you're looking for. Right below 50s. We don't have it yet. We don't have it yet. They're still bidding it. They're still bidding it. It might take a couple tries here. It might take a couple tries. You can see there's heavy sellers on this tape, but not continuing. They're not getting that continuation that we need to fire through those 50s. We need heavy, heavy continuation here. They're holding 67.75 in the S&Ps as well, which is a little bit concerning, but you can see the offers just below 70s are very, very thick. Watching again to see. They're just, they're padding this level right now. You can see, look at that. They're probing below, but they don't want to send it. There's so many bidders there that they just don't want to send it yet. So somebody hasn't been filled yet. Somebody hasn't been filled. We have to be patient. Somebody hasn't been filled. Watching here on this push up towards 65. Somebody still hasn't been filled down there. Watching on this break of 50s. Can we get that firing below 50s again? They're opening it up. Let's see if we can get a tag. They're opening it up. Can we get that tag below? Right at 45. Let's see if they push it through this time. There's going to be some liquidity at 40 that we have to muscle through. Watching here. Meta is sending it lower as well. Let's see if they keep it underneath 65 still. If they keep it underneath 65, that's valid. We might not even get back up that high. Watching here. Watching for the roll to 35. God, there's so many fucking players there that don't want to let go. You can see the algorithms can see them too because it's an iceberg. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, they're still trying. They're still trying here. Walking it up a little bit more here. Still very thin liquidity underneath this 65 level. There you go. Dumping through 50s. Let's see if they can break this 40 player now, and we'll tag that 35 level. Watching here at 40s. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised. 35 tagged as promised. Exactly at 35 there. Beautiful, beautiful push. That player was fucking seen from a mile away too. Unbelievable, huh? It's ridiculous. Straight to 35. Straight shot to 35 there. We are melting below 30s. I want to see us tag 305 first. Let's see on a potential rebound here. If this is going to keep on fading, then we're going to hold. Watching here at 25. New low of year here. We're at 25. It's holding. Let's see if we get this tumble just below 35 again. So watching on this push back up. A 35 reclaim. Let's see if we can get this to tuck back underneath that 35 player and tuck into those 30s. That would be lovely. Watching here. A tuck just below those 30s now. There it is. There's that tuck. Beautiful tuck. Can we get the roll of 25? Watching the roll of 25 here. And connection. Almost. So close. So close. Boy, GLOBEX is a different animal. So close to that 25 tuck. Are you guys having fun? This is some serious, this is some exciting GLOBEX action here. I might have to zoom out because it's probably going to flush super hard here. 67.70 right now, and the S&Ps are holding. We are seeing a little bit of a bounce in Meta. I'd love to see a reclaim of 45 if I'm being honest. Speaking of. Okay, nice curl up to 45. Let's watch. There's a player pressuring 45 right now. So pressure at 45. Let's see and watch if that's enough to get us back below this 35 area. That pressure at 45 was nice. Watching here for the retracement below 35, that key level of 35. There you go. There's that retracement. Watching for the bust of 25 now. We want to see that bust through 25. Back at 35 again. Big players are still dumping this. Big players are still dumping this. So we're watching again at 45 here. All right, pushing up. Let's see the next level to watch on this push up. I don't think that they want to exchange all the way up towards 70, but let's see. They're holding underneath 60 still. This was the original line in the sand that we were watching for. We are going to get some data out of Japan, I guess. 10 minutes till the hour. So let's wait and see for that data. They're still underneath 60. Weakness underneath 60 still. Nice drill here. I don't know what the Japanese data is. I didn't get it yet. FX reserves 1.39 trillion versus 1.37 prior. So we had an initial drop on that, but it's not holding. Gold is moving better. Is it though? Is it? I don't know if I want to touch into gold yet. I'm liking getting a handle here on these players in NASDAQ. Let's see what happens at 60. If it does actually push all the way up to 60. We do have 7 p.m. coming in 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes till 7. Still very thin liquidity. I think it'll pick up probably at 7 p.m. We'll probably get some nicer liquidity at 7. I would like to see interaction above 60 just so we can see how it's received. S&Ps are kind of going sideways here too, which I don't really like that much. A big seller there at 50s. Big seller. Massive seller there. It is starting to flush back to that 35 level. Let's see if we can break below 25 here or not. This is a big key level. There it goes. It's starting to flush a little bit here. I want to see if we can actually interact much lower. Watching here at 315 now. We are seeing like basically like a margin unwind here at 315. I just get concerned if we don't have the follow through in this liquidity. 67, 66 in the S&Ps are trading here now. It is coming lower. We have a big level at 310. Big level at 310 now. Big level at 310. So watch at 310 here. If it holds above 310, it's probably going to bounce. Watching here at 315. Yeah, there's your bounce. It's kind of bouncing. 310 is a monstrosity of a level here. So let's see. Monstrosity of a level. Back to 330, but it's no dice yet. Is Trump making an announcement? I haven't heard anything about that, no. It is tickling lower. Let's see if we can interact below that 310 level. It's right at 310 right here and now. If it does break that level, it is a monstrosity of a level. If it breaks below that 310 level, it is curtains, dude. Watching here. If it can break below 310, my God, it's going to flush. So fucking hard. Watching. 300 has a bid. Can that bid actually hold, though? Okay, back to 310. Strong level here. Yeah, see, there's that 310. Same thing we were just talking about. Let's see if it can retrace this 310 and then face fuck these 300s. Let's see. 310 is a huge level. So watching for this to possibly blow out 300 here. 310 is a huge level. Testing 300s. It's trying. Let's see if it can break through. There it goes. 300s are down. Let's see if it can hold a push below. Right now, 310 is the watch area. Like I said, 310, massive level. If we hold above 310, we're looking for a retracement back down to retest that 300 level. Above 310 is super strong, especially as we get closer to 360. That 310 is a massive level. All right, let's see. Can it hold underneath these 30s and re-interface with those 10s again? That's what we're watching for. Can it blow down to those 10s? If it can blow down below those 10s, it's going to be very weak. We have a 28 bid here. Let's see if they sweep this. They did just take that liquidity. Let's see if we hold below 30s now. 310s, big level. Again, big level at those 10s. Watching here to see if we hold below 30. Big level here. Big level. Watching here at 30s. Let's see if we get below this 20 level and touch those 10s. Back at the 30s. Right now popping above those 30s, but let's see. If it goes back below that 30 level, I think we'll touch 20s and flush to 10s. Right now holding above 30, so we're waiting. There's that flush of 30s. Seeing if it holds below. There's a big offer at 40s here. Watching to see if we hold underneath this offer. This is gonna be pretty telling. Still dancing around here. There's some big exchanges. I think we're gonna have to wait for the top of the hour. Let's see. Top of the hour should be exciting. Okay, inside 1 minute. Inside 1 minute here. Let's see. 360 is a level to watch for sure. I think we'll see some action picking up here in about 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Okay, we're holding underneath 40s. We got 25 seconds until the top of the hour. 25 seconds. There's a huge offer here. I think they're going to pull it, though. A massive offer. There's no way. Are they actually going to hold that there? There's no way, right? There's just no way. All right, there it is. So that 94 is still there. Oh my God, this is so wide. Don't like it. Not liking the look so far. We're right at those 30s. We're right at 70s in the S&Ps as well, so. Very wide spreads, very wicky, very dancing. It's trying to auction below. It's crazy because they keep on moving the offers up higher, higher, higher. I don't trust it. It's trying to auction below these 20s now. It's rolling. Let's see what happens at these 10s again. You remember these 10s are a huge, huge level. Right now it's auctioning beneath those 10s. It's holding beneath the 10s, but let's see if we get a reclaim here. Anything suspicious would be crazy. So we're watching the 10s, watching the 10s. There's your 10 reclaim. Okay, 10s are getting flushed again. I want to see continuation below 300 if we get it. 300s are a huge key level here. Okay, 300s are faced. 290s now, new low, new low. Let's see if we get a reclaim pop of 300s at all. Currently, 62 in the S&Ps are holding. So a repop of 300s here could happen. Watching the S&Ps for a lead. There's your 300 pop. Back to the 10s. Huge pop again. So again, very, very choppy. Not the follow through that we're looking for yet. Those 10s are still that huge key level. That big line in the sand is right there at those 10s. S&Ps are coming lower here. Let's see if we have this forceful push. Can we hold weakness below the 10s? It's all about below those 10s. If we can hold that weakness below the 10s, I think that we will roll. We just have to hold below the 10s. It's all about the 10s right now. See if it gets a break below 290. It's trying, but it's not pushing yet. Probably pop above 10s here. It's still holding underneath 300s, but not super weak. It's just kind of bulling underneath 300s. See if it holds this liquidity. S&Ps are not being agreeable yet. It's trying, but it's not pushing. And nobody wants to sweep 95 yet. There's 95. There's a 95 push. Watching this roll through the 90s now. Let's see if we get any kind of hold here below 90s. Right now, popping right back up. Seeing if we hold any kind of forceful push here. You just got to be worried about a pop-up, especially at 6760 here in the S&Ps. That's what I'm worried about. 6760 can exchange super rough. Like a big old pop at 6760 here, but let's watch. It's either going to be a massive pop or a flush. Can we stay weak below 90s? $67.60 is trying to trade here in the S&Ps. If we flush 67.60 here, it's lights out. They're trying. You see that? That was them trying to flush 67.60. There's a lot of liquidity right there. If they can push on it hard enough, it will roll. So I'm just watching here. They're trying very hard. There's a huge iceberg there. Massive iceberg. Can we break through that iceberg? I'm watching. Huge iceberg there. Yeah, they're not taking it yet. Not taking it yet. They're trying, though. They're definitely trying. Now they're popping it back up. Let me see here. 67.60 is still that line in the sand. Still holding underneath 90 in the NAS. We still have an hour left for equities. If they break this 60 level, oh my God, look at it's going. There you go. They just broke 60. They just broke 60. Big pull to the downside there. Can they hold below 70s in the NAS? There they go. They're rolling it even harder. Beautiful roll. Watching on these bounces. Okay, there's going to be a little bit of resistance at 60s here. A little bit of resistance at 60s. If they can break through this resistance at 60s, it will roll heavily, heavily, heavily. So watching this resistance right at 60s now. Let's see. Can it push through the 60s? It's trying so fucking hard here. Will it push through the 60s? It's trying so fucking hard here at the 60s. Can it push? Okay, a little pop back up here. So the answer is no, it can't push through the 60s yet. All right, let's see. Back at 75s. I'm looking for that followed weakness in the S&Ps as well. It's trying to push at 70s. The weakness that we need to discover is right below 60s. That's the weakness that we're looking to probe. So right now, just below these 80s. It's trying to walk back up through these 80s for now. Definitely squeezing some shorts, some late shorts there. Okay, straight shot to 300. Let's see if it can hold below that 300 level now. Back to these 90s. Okay, it's holding below the 90s. I want to see if we can actually get a valid pitch and catcher that would be confirmed through the 80s. Through the 80s is a valid pitch and catch. So watching here on a flush potentially through these 80s. Let's see. Can we get a flush through the 80s? Can we get that follow through now through the 70s? Somebody had to spoil our fun there. I want to see this holding weak through these 80s. Ah! Dude, why? Why do they keep spoiling our fun? It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating, man. It's the second time they spoiled our fun, dude. I mean, we could try it again. I just keep getting... God, there we go now. They're doing it again. Let's see. Let's see if we get this flush below these 60s. They're spoiling all of our fun. That's the issue. . 60s are holding. We're dancing. Donald Trump is tweeting. We're currently holding above those 80s. Trump RX is what Trump is talking about right now. Trump RX, if anybody was curious. All right, we're holding at 80s. Let's see. Currently holding at 80s. Just underneath those 80s. Bouncing a little bit here. See if we can actually hold underneath this level at all. Underneath 95. Let's see. It's trying. Back to 85. Kind of just meandering right here above 80s. Okay, back to 80s. Let's see. Can it hold a push through those 80s? Nope. Bouncing it again. Very choppy here. Back to the 80s. We get a push through the 80s maybe? I'm just trying to time like a good push and we just can't get shit. Let's see. Still not getting the push I'm looking for. Okay, back to 80s. Let's see. I thought we'd get a lot more liquidity showing up at 7 p.m., but we'll see. If we can flush 80s, I think we can go for it. Until then, we have to just be patient. It's just holding at 80s and not flushing right now. These bounces into these insane spreads are just crazy. Okay, it's trying to barrel down. Can we get below 70 now? Let's see. It's right at 70s. Can it do this little tuck and roll below 70s? Let's see. Big bounce. Can we get a forceful push through 70s? Look at these spreads. The moment we touch that 70 level, these spreads are just enormous. It's crazy. What are they doing here at 70s? Can we get below 70s? S&Ps are going to, or at least they're trying to. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we get this actual roll below now. Below 65, this would be a new low if we can touch below this and actually get a fade. Let's see. S&Ps are trying for it. There's a lot of liquidity. There's going to be some front running here as expected. Can they cut through this 60 player? This is going to make a new low if we flash through this. They're trying to pick it right back up. Watching here at 60s for the roll. Bouncing, still bouncing. Just want to see if we can get through that 60 level. That would be ideal. Watching for the 60 pull. Through and a flush, maybe. Cool. Nice. Nice little roll there at 50s. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Is BTC rolling? Let's see. Yeah, BTC just rolled too. So that's why we're seeing NASDAQ rolling heavily right now. It is still rolling here. Let's see what this push back up brings. Okay, it is coming back down. We did reject right there at 55. Seeing if it's gonna reject any lower here. We rejected right there again at 55. There are some thicker bids. I want to see if we slice into those at all. All right, we just took that liquidity at 67.55 in the S&Ps. This should make its way maybe to 70. There it goes. There's 70. Watching. Bitcoin bouncing here. Squeezing potentially all the way back through 300 here. Watching for the push. Potentially up to 300. There goes the squeeze. There it is above 300. Let's see if we have follow through above. Right now at 300. Looking for a burst of liquidity higher, maybe 305. Let's see. There's 303. And there is 305. Beautiful. Nice. Sweet. All right. So we are currently at, what is that? 1526. 7,600 bucks. Nice. Cool. Right on. Nice moves. Nice moves. Let's go. Woo! I'm putting in the work for you guys right now. I'm putting in the work for you guys. Holy hell. I'm like fucking pushing myself here for everybody. Pushing, pushing, pushing. How are you guys doing? Are you up right now? Are you in the green? Are you guys in the green right now? Tell me you're in the green, please. That's all I want to hear. I want to hear, Ripsy, we're in the green. That's all I want to hear. I hope everybody's in the green right now because I'm literally pushing myself through exhaustion to give you guys these call outs here. I'm trying. Pushing, pushing, pushing as hard as I can here to give you guys the best call outs I possibly can. In the green, 1328. Love to see it. If you're green, drop a W in chat. Let's see. I want to see a lot of greens in chat, please. A lot of greens. Big W's. Do we not have emojis, member emojis in here? I thought we did. Don't we have this? Can't you guys do that? Don't you guys have the green W? Like that? Oh man, what a sick flip that was. Oh, crazy. That was a brazy train sitting on biscuit wheels, baby. So I think on Lucid that I have to wait until tomorrow to get my payout. Let me see. Yeah. I think tomorrow. Or end of day tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Dude, tomorrow's Friday, huh? Fuck. How can you not be green with that perfect commentary? That's what I'm saying, baby. How could you not be green with the commentary, baby? Dude, I called it. Literally. The tuck back below, the pop to 300, the pop to 305, biggity bang bang boom. Now what do we do? I'm pretty much done because I hit all of my targets, dude. What do we do, champs? I think I'm done. Are you guys getting value from these GLOBEX streams? If you're getting value, I will continue to do them. If you're not getting value, I'm just gonna, you know, I will not do it. But if you guys are getting value, I'm happy to continue doing these. Start new evals. Which company? You know what I haven't touched is my Apex PAs, but I'm fucking scared, dude. Oh, I'm so scared to trade my Apex PAs. I haven't taken a single trade on them yet. I'm so terrified, dude. I'm so fucking scared to trade my Apex PAs, dude. That first trade, ripping off the Band-Aid, that trailing drawdown, I'm fucking terrified, bro. I think I want to wait for next week. Getting value, good. Insane value, don't stop. Good. Cool, man. I'm so happy that you guys are pleased with this. I put in a lot of effort for this stuff, and I do it for you guys. That was invigorating, dude. It sucked the life out of me. It's a lot with to manage that with fucking micros, bro. It's just like, damn, dude. Dude, just going off with micros, just da-da-da-da-da. Like, this is the hotkeys I'm using, and it's just like I'm smammering these things. It's fun though. I'm having a good time, guys. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. What could we do? I don't know. Don't yeet? Yeah, I'm not gonna yeet until tomorrow, bro. We'll do a $1,500 bonus hunt tomorrow. What time is does Dakota come on? Is he on in an hour or is he on in 30 minutes? Dude, gold brother, I don't have anything left to trade. I'd be fucking over trading. I have nothing left to trade. He comes on at 8:30. Okay, so he's not on for another hour. Is GLOBEX Live gonna be a thing? I might need to start trading it with you. Yeah, I'm doing it every single day until I get too burned out or until you guys don't find value. I'm trying to give you guys the absolute best play-by-play that I can so you can see exactly what a scalper like me sees. I've been trading the markets for 12 years. I just want to give you guys tremendous amounts of value. That's it. What indicator is this? This is RIP's key levels, guys. It's available for you right now. You can get it for the low price of 99. No, I'm kidding. It's free. It's free. Look, it's free. I'm kidding. It's completely free. I would never charge. It's completely free. There you go. There's the link. It's free on TradingView. I would never charge. Never, ever, ever catch me charging. There you go. I feel like you actually provide more commentary during GLOBEX. Dude, the thing is, though, if GLOBEX doesn't move, like, we had nothing happening for a little bit, and I was like, fuck, it's going to be another one of those sessions. But I'm glad that we did get the movement that we did because it was just a fucking tremendously awesome session. So far, so good. I mean, dude, fucking 400 points. Jesus Christ, bro. Love the GLOBEX streams because that's about all I can do when I'm flying. We appreciate it. Nice, man. Dude, we are 60 points higher, 55 points higher from where I stopped. It's bazonkers, bro. It's totally bazonkers. It's nuts. I will be trading trade day very soon. Continuation for how long do you think? What do you mean? TS limited more contracts on metals. Don't get too comfortable in metals, dude. Don't get too comfortable in metals. Just trade NASDAQ. Dude, guys, if you can't make money in this many points in NASDAQ, like, maybe it's time to not trade anymore. And especially if I'm riding shotgun with you guys. Like, wait, sorry, I'm doing it wrong. There we go. 228 points. If you're riding shotgun with me, we're going to be able to do this together, man. I promise you. We're going to be able to do this together. Nas trap. I mean, dude, it was getting a little bit spreckly until it wasn't. Then we finally got it just dead to rights. It was beautiful. I think we put it in the bottom. It's not good to be definitive in your analysis right now. I'm just telling you from somebody who's been doing this for 12 years. It's not good to be definitive in your analysis. Just take it trade by trade, day by day. Go check gold. What? Is it drilling? Oh, dude, but see, look at gold did the same thing, dude. That's a trap and a half, bro. Imagine, like, dude, that's a trap and a half. 50 and 50. That's a trap and a half. You don't want to be involved in that. Yeah, this is like way cleaner. Bing, bong, boom. Now that's a proper GLOBEX. 26 UK time, late night, plus grinding, plus 1,000 payout time on Tradeify. Let's go, Kaz Cuts. Give it up for Kaz Cuts. So what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer an early morning stream for New York and GLOBEX, or would you prefer an early morning stream and Power Hour? Which ones are you guys liking? Which duo would you like? If I can only stream twice in a day, would you prefer early morning in GLOBEX or early morning in Power Hour? No Power Hour. Early in GLOBEX. GLOBEX. GLOBEX in early morning. New York and GLOBEX. Power Hour sounds like Gucci. Okay, I'm thinking like we might, I don't know though. I do like doing Power Hour. I'm just not sure. Again, my whole goal here is to provide enormous amounts of value to you as a trader. I just want to give you I want to be like your one-on-one mentor here during these times. I want to answer your questions. I want to walk you through the play-by-play, what I see in the markets. Bitcoin's up 1,500 off that bounce, 1,500. GLOBEX for me is at 6 p.m. New York time, 6 p.m. Eastern. That is what I consider GLOBEX open. Can you pause the markets while I make a cuppa? No, I wish, bro. I wish. Yeah, I think we'll just continue doing the GLOBEX then. It's crazy that Bitcoin is down more than 50% at the highs. It's fucking nuts. Look at this shit. Go to the spot price. Brother, what? Where's the high? Let's see. Okay. We are down 52%. Brother, what? Huh? Excuse me? You said what? You said what? Excuse me, you said what now? Dude, it's unbelievable. That's crazy for Bitcoin. Dude, how sick was that 310 line, by the way? Oh my God, was that not the nuts? The tuck below, the rip back to the Asia Open, and then right through that 310 area was so freaking beautiful. Rivs, it'd be cool to see you do a small account challenge. Nah. What's the point, bro? I'd rather, my small account challenge is me trading in props, brother. Like, I'd rather show you what you can do in props. If I can show you what you can do in props, that's going to show you a lot more value, bro. If I can spend $500 on TPT accounts and spin it up into 75,000, I mean, that seems like it's a lot of value, bro. You know what I mean? 500 bucks to make 75 G's? Bang! That's a cool ass challenge in my book. We are still rising here like a loaf of bread in the oven. Wow, 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 wow. I do want to give away a lot of accounts when I hit 50K subs on YouTube. So please make sure that you are subscribed on YouTube. Make sure you click the thumbs up button. The algorithm is actually being nice to my channel again. So I want to build it up again. Is that fair? Does that seem fair? So I'm trying to build up the YouTube again. I think it's fair. I want to give away a bunch of accounts. I want to give away what I said this morning on this morning stream was that I wanted to give away 10 50K accounts from each prop to celebrate 50K subs. So 10 Tradeify, 10 Trade Day, 10 TPT, 10 Apex, 10 Lucid, 10 Tradeify. Did I already say Tradeify twice? I think, wouldn't that be dope? I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but I mean, maybe I'm a crazy person, but wouldn't that be pretty dope? How do we enter the giveaways? Stay tuned. Stay tuned and stick around, baby. Stick around. I'm going to make it as fair as fair. You don't have to pay anything. All you have to do is attend and watch. Just hang out and watch, baby. That's all I want. Just hang out, watch, be a good person, and let's have some fun together. I can't give away any Top Step accounts. I'm not affiliated with them. I wish I could. I'd love to. But I have no affiliation with Top Step, unfortunately. I will always recommend them because I think they are a top firm. I've only had a good experience trading on Top Step, but I have no affiliation with them, unfortunately. So There ain't nothing I can do. Hello, Rips. Liking those new lives during GLOBEX. Past a My Funded Futures Rapid 150K. I just listened to your call. 7K profit on the account. 2.5K profit tonight. Let's go. Give it up for Lewis. Making it happen with the Ripsy commentary, baby. Let's go. By the way, this is a lot better for me to do than any of the other things that I've done. Like last year was great trading my own personal account. If you missed it, if you're new to the streams, last year I traded a personal account. I traded live every single day, but prop firm traders hated it. I mean, let's be honest, nobody really found value in it. So me being able to trade prop firms and showing you what's possible, a $500 investment, turning that into hundreds of thousands of dollars potentially, is much more realistic than me trading a $100,000 account and scaling it up to millions. So am I the only one not yet able to capitalize on Rip streams? What do you mean? You just got here. You missed it, brother. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. Got to show up 90 minutes earlier. Yeah, we're back in 2024, dude. I started streaming in 2023. We took 2025 was streaming only a personal account, and I literally thought that was going to revolutionize the trading space, revolutionize the trading streaming space. And I tell you, it did nothing of the sort. It did nothing of the sort. In fact, it made things worse in my world. Obviously, I did well because I made a lot of money, but you guys did not get a lot of value from it. You guys and gals get a lot more value from these types of streams, which I'm very happy to do. It's a lot less stress for me. So, Lord Woodslinger says, I hate being gun shy all week. What can I do to help you? How can I make you be less gun shy? Because when you get moves like this, you're going to be crying when July comes around and you're like, Rips, where the hell is the January, February, March, April market of 2026? What is this sleepy July shit? And I'm going to say, Lord Woodslinger, do you remember we had a conversation back in February 5th, about 7:30 p.m. Eastern time? And you're going to say, no, I don't remember. And I'm going to say, look here, pal. We talked about this specifically. The market was moving and you told me that you were gun shy. And you're going to say, aha, I remember. And I'm going to say, don't you wish you would have traded? And you're going to say, mm-hmm. I'm going to say, don't you wish you had a time machine? And you're going to say, damn, I wish I did. Boom, we're in that time machine right here and right now, baby. It's time to sack up and trade. You know what I say? In the words of Nate Dogg, put your nuts on the table. It's time to shine, baby. Your name is Lord Woodslinger. What I can surmise from that name is that you're ready to fucking slang that wood. So bring it on out, slap that shit on the table, and make it slap, baby. You can do this. You can do this. Because I believe in you. Just fucking slang that wood on the table. Serious question. Got no setup right here and want to ask if there should be one. If the market is moving 200 points, I generally have 1 to 2 setups per New York session. That's it. Are you a profitable trader, Dane? Are you a profitable trader? Grobro says, Rips, I can't find balance between risk management and allowing for wiggle room. Do I need wider stops or better setups? Maybe a mix of both. It's okay to stop out sooner as long as you're taking a lot of tries. If you're limiting the amount of trades that you're taking, it's okay to have wider stops. I'm going to repeat that. If you take a high frequency of trades, it's okay to have tighter stops because you're going to eventually get it right, right? You're going to eventually get it right. If you have wider stops, your frequency of trades should be much lower. Does that make sense? Silv calls are down bad. It's okay to pull the ripcord on that, my friend. Is it better to watch on here or on Kick? Well, when you watch on Kick, we have something called the Channel Point Store. And I'll go over this right here and now so you can see what I'm talking about. For you folks that are watching on YouTube, I really do appreciate you. The only thing about watching on YouTube, and I do, if you can only watch on YouTube, it's fine. But this is our Kicksters over here. Say hi, Kicksters. You're on TV. Say hi. Do a nice little wave. Let's see. Come on, Kicksters. There they are. Hello. There they go. So right here's the Channel Point Store. You see right here, I have infinity points because I hold the power to the store. But right here, you can get Apex Eval any size, 7,500 or 75,000 channel points. Tradeify Growth Account, 50K Lucid Flex Eval, 50K Lucid Black, 50K Lucid Pro, all the way up to a 150K Tradeify Lightning Funded account. Lightning Funded account. That is a funded account that you can get just for watching on Kick. Does it cost to watch on Kick? No. It's completely free. There is no catch. How do you earn channel points? Just by chatting in and gambling. You can gamble your channel points. I do points gambles every single day. You don't have to gamble your channel points, but it's open to those who want to do it. It's open to those who want to do it. That's it. Am I using price action method? I mean, I'm a momentum scalper and I read price action based on order flow. And I try to give those comments as much as I can. This right here was a beautiful pitch and catch. That tuck low right below that key level right here. Beautiful pitch and catch. Did we do a single gamble all of GLOBEX? Let me see. No, we did not. Sorry. We'll have to wait until tomorrow's stream for the gamble points. After having 3 years of experience in the market now, I've been funded with 5 top steps since the beginning of January, and I'm a 1K in profit, risking 100 per trade. Let's go, Dane. That is beautiful. What was your question? Let me see. I know you asked me a question. Let me see. Got no setup here. Want to ask if I should. It sounds like you're doing fine, dude. Listen. So I trade a certain way, right? And because I trade a certain way doesn't mean that you need to trade like how I trade. Everybody trades differently as everybody perceives the market differently. And that is totally fine. If anybody ever comes across and they tell you with a straight face that there is an absolutely correct way to trade, they're lying to you. There is no correct way to trade. Everybody's different. The way I perceive the market is different than the way that my profitable friends perceive the market. Some of my profitable friends have the same trading style I do, but a lot of them do not. Right? A lot of them use completely different trading styles, and that's totally fine. What you need to find in your own trading is a style that works specifically for you. I don't know if you've noticed this, but some people have made the comment about me that I might have a little bit of higher energy than most people. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm a pretty sleepy guy, very calm. But that's why I like momentum scalping, because the market moves and I have a lot of energy and I'm hyperactive with it. It fits with the way that my brain works, and I enjoy doing it. Now, does that mean that that's the style for you? No. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but who am I to say? Right? At the end of the day, you are going to discover your style through grit, through effort, and through trial and error. Now, what I need you to do is make a promise to me, right? Here and now, make a promise to me that you're going to keep trying until you find a style that feels right for you, right? It can be price action trading. It can be smart money concepts. It can be supply and demand. It can be anything that you want it to be, as long as that style works specifically for you. That's it. That's trading in a nutshell. I promise you that you will eventually find a style that works for you, and maybe it's the complete opposite way that everybody around you is trading. But if you're profitable, I want you to stick with that, because you know what's cool about that? You'll have a unique style that is yours to call your own, right? I have my own style and I love it. I've been trading this way in equities and futures. I even traded in crypto, sort of similar like this way back in the day when I used to trade crypto. But I'm just telling you that if you develop your own style, not only will you probably be profitable quicker than trying to jump on the bandwagon and, oh, I got this style down, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but it's going to be your style, your unique style that you can call your own. And that's important. That's important. Trading is a beautiful thing because we can all see the same market, but we can all perceive it in different ways, right? Last year, I did tremendously well in trading the real markets in a real live account. A lot of people did not do well because their styles did not match up with the style of market. I know a lot of people had trouble in Q4. I had an amazing Q4. My Q4 was the biggest Q4 that I had out of any quarter of the year in 2025. Q4 was my strongest quarter. A lot of people had a lot of trouble with Q4. Does that mean I'm a better trader? No, it means that my style aligned with what the market was giving me. Now, when we're talking about trading styles, I want you to remember another thing. The markets are not in your control, right? Listen to what I'm saying here. The markets are not in your control. In the same way that a surfer who grabs their surfboard, goes out to the ocean, does not control how the waves break. Now think about that. If you're a surfer, you go out, you want to go paddle out and take a wave, you don't control how the waves break, but what you can control is how you personally interface with the markets. And that's one thing that I need you to focus on. So when the question was asked to me earlier about, hey, I have some setups, I'm only trading a couple times a day. If that's working for you, who am I to say that you should do something differently? If you're finding success in doing what you're doing right now, do not stop doing it. Do not stop doing it. In fact, keep leaning into that and stop listening to everybody online who's telling you your style is wrong, what you're doing is wrong. And if you go through a rough patch and things aren't working out, that doesn't mean that it's time to completely retool your style. It's time to look at your journals. It's time to look at your trades and make sure you're doing everything right. Does your risk reward make sense? Do your entries make sense? Are you being honest with yourself? These are the keystones to becoming a better, profitable, long-term profitable, consistently profitable trader. How do I know this? Because I've been doing this for 12 years. How long did it take me to get profitable? At least 2 years. I lost for 2 years straight doing this. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not even close to being easy. In fact, it's probably one of the hardest things you're ever going to do. But if you stick with it, you're honest, you're patient, and you're true to yourself, true to your own trading style, or you're adapting to a trading style that makes sense to you, that works with your brain, over years of time, you will become profitable. But it takes a lot of time. So right now, if you're like in your first 2 years and you're struggling a little bit, relax. Just relax. It will get better as long as you're patient. If you are forcing things, you're going to get smoked. If you're taking your time and you're getting very chill, letting the waves break, you're eventually going to learn which waves you want to ride, which waves are breaking perfectly for your style. That is how you become profitable at trading. That is how you get better at trading. So I want you to be conscious of this every single day for the next week when you're trading. Am I taking my setup? Am I being patient? Am I on tilt? Do I have the right mindset in this trade? If the answer is no, take a break, relax. Every single time that I sit down to trade, I get excited to trade because it's been so long that I've been doing this. This is my 12th year that I have a handle on my trading. But there are times when I get out of my pocket, right? My biggest losing day last year was a $200,000 losing day. I lost about 10% of my account. $200,000 in a single session. Ouch. Most people would fucking cry over that. Biggest losing session of 2025, $200,000. Did I freak out? No. Did I trade by system? Yes. What happened? Over the next 3 days, I recovered that drawdown. Not all at once, not because I was trying to rush that drawdown, but because I let the waves crash exactly as they should, and I traded my exact system the same way that I do every single day. Now, the question I had for myself when I had that $200,000 losing day was, did I do everything within my power? Was I on tilt? Was I emotional? I answered everything in the way that felt right. I wasn't on tilt. I wasn't emotional. I traded my system, and I would take the exact same trades that I took. It was, I think it was right around when the whole Bank of Japan fiasco was going on, right? And so for me personally, if I could answer all of those questions in that way, then I can feel good about that. Now, I want you to think back to your worst red day in the last 2 weeks. It doesn't have to be extraordinary. Let's just say that maybe you blew an account, maybe you lost a little bit of money, but ask yourself the same questions. Did you do the setups that you were coming to do? Did you go on tilt? Were you emotional? Were you honest with yourself? These are the things that you should have in self-reflection in order to measure yourself against yourself to be the best version of your trading self. If you aren't doing these things, you're not taking it seriously enough for this to be a profession, and that's fine. I understand that there's people watching right now that you're making this a hobby. It's a fun thing to do, but for you folks out there that want to be a professional full-time trader, I know that's a dream for a lot of people out there. If you aren't taking it so seriously, what in the world makes you think that you're going to be able to beat literal rocket scientists in a game that is potentially rigged against you to lose? You're up against the brightest minds in the entire world, and you're telling me that you're not trying to take this seriously and take your work seriously? You can't even think back to a red day and say, was I being honest with myself? Was I taking my setups? Was I doing the right thing? Was I going on tilt? If you can't even bring yourself to do those things, you're not taking it seriously enough. So I want you to be thinking about these things. All next week, I want you to be keeping a journal. All next week, Monday through Friday, writing down what happened in your trading day. Did I get emotional? Did I follow my system? Was I on tilt? These are the things you need to be asking yourself. Journal it, write it down. It's important. And I'm not just saying these things to try to get you to do extra work. I'm saying this from a place of love. I want to see you folks succeeding. Every single time that I come on stream, the one thing that turns me on the most about my stream is when I see you folks winning. And I mean that. There's nothing that makes me happier when I'm doing these streams. I don't have to do these streams. When I do these streams, free streams, there's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks winning. And that's what I want to see. So how do you get to that point of winning? Taking accountability for yourself. That involves journaling for yourself. If you're doing these things and you're taking it seriously, by the time we have this conversation a week from now, which we will be in a GLOBEX session next Thursday or Friday, I'm going to ask you guys, did you keep that journal for a whole week? Now, you don't have to do it tomorrow. It's fine. It's Friday. But do it all of next week. And we're going to have a talk again Thursday or Friday GLOBEX. And I'm going to ask all of you, did you remember to have your journal? Were you honest with yourself? And I promise you, one thing that we're going to see collectively as a community in this stream, we're going to see people improving their trading, taking it seriously. Because I promise you that the guy next to you that decides not to do these things is not going to have the progress that you're going to have by doing this just only for a week. Who's with me? Who's going to do this for a whole week next week? Who's going to take this seriously enough to do this for a whole week next week? Bang. That's what I'm talking about. I love that. Bang. There we go. Kicksters are going off right now. I love that. And I know a lot of you folks out there don't want to journal. Do you know how easy it is to journal? Do you know how easy it is to journal? Open up Google Docs. It's free. Docs.google.com. docs.google.com. Even if your journal is, I traded like dog shit today, and I was emotional and embarrassed and ashamed of my trading, at least you wrote something. Because the next day, here's the other requirement. The next day, when you wake up before you trade, the next thing that you do, the very next day, you open up that journal and you read it. You read exactly what you wrote. This is exactly what I did year 3. Year 3, and this was like my biggest year of improvement in my trading because the first 2 years were a clown show. If I'm being honest, my first 2 years of trading, a clown show. Like I should have had a 3-ring circus around my trading. It was so bad. But year 3, I made a promise to myself. I took a 6-month break. I came back. I made a promise. I said, I'm going to take this so seriously. One thing I did that really helped me is that I went over my journals every single morning from the prior day. Now, I got better at journaling, right? I would take a screenshot of my trades. I would draw on it with MS Paint. I'd say, okay, this is what I did. This is what I should have done. And that helped me, right? It helped me. You can do this in a regular spiral bound notepad. You can do this in a yellow legal pad. You can do this on anything. As long as you're holding yourself accountable, your brain is going to start firing a couple things in there that's going to say, hold on, I'm taking this seriously. And the next time that you try to do some knuckleheaded bullshit in the markets, you know what's going to happen? That part of your brain that says, I'm taking this so seriously, I'm holding myself accountable, you're not going to do that anymore. You're not going to do that anymore because you're going to say, shit, if I make this same mistake, this knuckleheaded shit where I'm feeling this tilt and I'm about to do that dumb fucking trade, you know what's going to happen? You're going to stop yourself because you're going to say, I don't want to embarrass my tomorrow self, right? That's what it was for me personally. I would look at my tomorrow self and say, I don't want to piss off that guy. I don't want to piss off future rips because that guy is counting on me. He's counting on me to keep my account. He's counting on me not to do some bullshit that I know I'm going to lose from. Let me ask you this. How many times when you were emotional in your trades that you had a result that you were proud of? I didn't say how many times did you have a winning trade. I said, how many times did you have a result that you were proud of? I'm going to say probably not that many, right? Not that many. Not that many. I can't think of many times where I had an emotional trade where I said I was proud of what I did. Did I win trades when I was emotional? Yes. But was I proud of the result? No. Why? Because what I was doing was completely emotionally driven and I had no control essentially over what I was doing. And I was trading from a place that I lacked control. And if you're trading from a place where you're lacking control, that's a problem, right? That's a problem. So one of the things that held me accountable was having that journal, because the next day, my future self, the one that wakes up fresh in the morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, looks at the market and says, all right, I'm going to win today. I'm going to do well today. If I review my journal and I realize I did some knuckleheaded shit, I feel instantly just torn apart. Like, what was I doing? So it was one of those things where if I could put in my journal that I had a really solid day, I didn't act on emotions, I had a red trade, but then I locked it up. Do you know how proud of myself I felt the next day? I felt so good about my trading, right? So I challenge you to do this all of next week. Hold yourself accountable. And one thing that I will say more than anything that is so paramount, stop lying to yourself. If you can stop lying to yourself, and this will come through in your journal, you're going to find out if you're lying to yourself or if you're being honest with yourself. If you can stop lying to yourself, I promise you, you will make so much progress in just 1 week of doing this. You will be shocked when we have this conversation next week. Shocked. Promise you this. That's my promise to you. All right, we are 5 minutes from the top of the hour. I want to see how this order flow plays out, and then I want to scoot on out of here because it's jacuzzi time, baby. It's jacuzzi time. It's going to be jacuzzi time, and I got to get in that thing. What do you guys want to watch for the top of the hour? You guys want to watch NASDAQ? Watch a little Nas crack here on the book map? We could do that. Yeah, let's watch. I'm going to get a little water real quick. I'm going to be right back. I want a nice little bubbly water here. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. We're back. We are so back, baby. P-Dubs, what's up, baby? Long time. How's Costa Rica? You fucking G6 flying motherfucker. See, we're stepping up into the good life now. Flying the G550s, the G650s, baby. Are you staying warm out there? I was thinking about doing maybe a little hot tub stream, but maybe we'll save that for another week. It's hot as shit here. Well, enjoy it, man. Make sure you stay cool. Don't overheat. Stay good out there. Did you guys catch any fish today? I saw some mahi mahi on your ex. Your ex account, not your... Got AC on the boat. Living large, baby. Living large. What kind of boat are you guys on? I don't see jacuzzi time. You guys are funny, dude. Over under 20 minutes in the hot tub. Dude, I stay in that thing until the stars come out. I stay in that hot tub for at least an hour. I got my pool at 85 and I got the hot tub at 101. So a little dip in the pool and then hot tub until the stars come out. I live in Las Vegas, like outside Las Vegas. There's no light pollution. It is beautiful at night. You can see all the stars. Can it fit two? It can fit more than two, buddy. I swear I have seen some UFOs out here before. I swear to God. No, I'm only in Norway when I'm gambling, baby. That's it. Dinner on Monday, book it cheap or I'm showing up in your jacuzzi. How about both? All right, we got 90 seconds now till the top of the hour. 90 seconds, baby. You're in Summerlin, you saw David Goggins? Does he live out in Summerlin? That's crazy. Carry the boats. That is hilarious, dude. Wait, I didn't know that. David Goggins actually lives in Summerlin? That's crazy. I had no idea. 24,400 is trading now. 50 seconds until the top of the hour. We are pushing up heavily. We are now 110 points above where we were trading when we were like nailing those 300s. Dude, I had no idea. I gotta Google this now. No way. He actually does. That is crazy. Had no idea. How about them apples? That's freaking awesome. Dun 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 dun. Oh baby. All right, markets are open. Asia's open. We are seeing a squeeze right now. A big old squeeze. I'm an experienced trader who's leaving Top 7 looking for straight to funny. Should I go to Lucid or Legends? I don't have any experience with Legends. My experience with Lucid has been great so far. I would also look at Tradeify. I would look at Tradeify as well. And I would look at this crazy thing called Code Rips. Because it's the coolest. Dun-dun-dun. I shit you not, I was watching a video on David right before walking out my room and he goes running by 10 feet in front of me. Did you say hi? Did you get a picture with him? Ashton says, can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? What, jacuzzi stream? Bro, I will do a jacuzzi stream on Kick. Not right now, but in the future. I'll do one. I'll do a Q&A jacuzzi stream. You guys are funny. Randy says, whatever you do, don't go to Top Step. They are broke. I disagree. I think Top Step is a fantastic firm. Women? Just my wife. That would be awkward. That would be awkward if I had other women in my jacuzzi other than my wife. I yelled, what's up, but my brain was fried trying to figure out if it was real life. Did it come out like, ah? Rob says 7 green trades in a row. Let's go, baby. I love it. Amazing. Amazing. Next year he'll do a shower stream so we guys can relate. Yeah, dude, for sure. Oh, Lord. That's funny. All right, guys. We've been live for about 2 hours. I think I'm going to lock up. It was fun. We had green trades across the board. We crushed it. We had a good time. We had a little mano-y-mano discussion about how we're going to be better traders. We talked about journaling next week. We talked about committing to ourselves and being the best trader, the best version of ourselves we could. Look at the gold dump. Oh my goodness. That is a 70 handle schlumpy dumps in gold there, right off of the Asia or the Tokyo Open. Is that Tokyo's open right now? 8 p.m. is Tokyo Open, right? Even though we had the pre-market. Hey, Rips, do you have a full tutorial on how strategy is using Bookmap? I have long form content on my YouTube channel, but I don't have like a step-by-step guide. I would start with my long form content on YouTube. If you have any questions about any of those contents, any of those videos, just drop a comment. I'll try to have a good response to whatever you're asking, you know? I'll try to have some insight for whatever your questions are. Any other questions before I go? Shanghai Open, that's what it is. Thank you. That's what it is. Any other questions before I go? What's up, Smoking Behind? Any other questions? Well, I love you folks. I thank you for sticking around with me. That was a lot of fun. I don't know if we'll do a GLOBEX stream tomorrow because it's Friday. I'm probably going to kick off early. I might do a power hour stream, though, but we will definitely be together tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Time. 7 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Pacific. That is when I will be live next. I'll be live on Kick, X, and YouTube. Do you recommend any journaling template? If you just do it on Google Docs, it's very simple. You can take screenshots of your trades. You can mark them up in MS Paint or whatever type of Mac program there is that's the equivalent of that. You can draw on it in like the preview version of Mac, which is super easy. But just Google Docs. How long do I stream New York for? About 5 hours on Kick. About 5 hours. So 8 a.m. Eastern Time, usually about until... today was like until 1 p.m. So 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. About 5 hours. About 5 hours. So... I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Be safe out there. I'm happy that we're green. Do you know how I'm going to stay green? By going in the hot tub and not trading until tomorrow. That's how we do it. Very, very easy. Lock it up. The market will be open for many, many years to come. If you miss a night, if you miss a day, it's okay. All right? Be good. I'll see you folks bright and early tomorrow at 8 a.m. for our Friday stream. Be good, be good, be good. Take care, guys. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.